The Controllers return in Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps issue 33. In an unknown place in an unknown sector, the Malthusian named Yekops runs from a being named Kellic, who catches up to the Templar Guardian, killing him with an energy blast. Above Mogo, the young Soma Lee gets used to her ring, flying loops around the Guardians who are watching on. Ganthet and his wife Sade are reminded of an old Malthusian proverb about children having the strongest will. Ganthet wonders if his wife has ever considered having a child, but she quickly changes the subject to lowering the age parameter of the Green Lantern Corps. John Stewart joins them, telling them that all sectors are fine and that there is no intergalactic wars or universe-wide doomsday events happening. He takes note of the young lantern flying around, saying he guesses he just wanted to see a new lantern take their first flight. Ganthet warns John that his job as leader of the Lanterns can come at a cost of his own sanity thanks to the burden of everything that he has to shoulder. But Ganthet says that he finds himself in happy spirits seeing a child take flight for the first time. John says that he hasn't been around Ganthet or Saeed much since he doesn't quite trust them anymore. Ganthet reassures him that as long as they still draw breath, there is a chance that they can learn and better themselves from their past, even for immortals. John leaves for Mogo and the command center as the Guardians begin their teaching of Soma Lee. On the planet Malta, Hal and Kyle evacuate a population from the volcanic planet while they try and save the city from a lava flow. As Kyle builds a dam to stop the lava, Hal gathers all of his construct planes and heads the people to safety. With the people safe, he returns to help Kyle build a wall around the city. Hal notices Kyle's usual artistic flair isn't showing in any of his constructs, prompting him to ask him what is on his mind. Kyle thinks that their fight is never ending, and if it's not one thing, it's another. He says he wants to find a life that has something more along with someone to spend it with. Hal reminds him what happened to Saranic and that it's over and done with, and Hal will never change her mind, so he needs to move past it. Kyle tries to bring up Carol Ferris, but Hal changes the subject quickly. Back on Mogo, Soma Lee begins projecting constructs as the Guardians tell her about her willpower and it's responsible for the small constructs playing on the ground in front of the lantern. Saeed says that she should focus on constructs that will help her in times of crisis, which makes Soma remember the Starro attack on her people and the death of her parents. Doing so causes the small animal constructs to grow and become violent, smashing into the Guardians. Seeing this, Saeed says that Kilowog is probably better suited to train her from now on. A portal opens up and some shadowy figures emerge, attacking the Guardians, who tell Soma to flee and get help from the other lanterns. As the lantern escapes, the Guardians try and battle the beings, giving the lanterns enough time to return. The beings capture them and teleport them away. In the command center, John is stopped by a panicked Soma, who alerts him and the others to the Guardians being taken and their battle. John contacts Hal and Kyle, telling him that they need to put together a strike team to go and find the Guardians. Elsewhere, the Guardians awaken just as they are secured into test tubes. They are told by the beings that they have had their powers negated by the Controllers, who seek to destroy every last Guardian in the universe. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps issue 33 saw the book return to its more linear storyline in the wake of the Metal tie-ins, in order to further the story a little bit on the Lanterns and the Guardians, most notably the new Lantern recruit Soma Lee, who begins to learn what it means to be a Green Lantern and how the ring works and everything. And I really enjoyed that part of the book. I thought that was really some great stuff there, sort of reminding people how a ring works and how it functions and willpower and everything. It was really cool. It's also interesting to note that the Controllers have returned to the DC universe after not being around for quite some time, so it's going to be interesting to see the Controllers and what they have plans for the Guardians, who are technically their brother and sister race since they're from the same race of Malthusians, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they have planned for them in terms of, are they just going to kill them? Are they going to do something with them, take their power or something? Maybe it ties in with all the stuff we've had in the Hal Jordan books about the Doomsday Clock and everything, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.